was scary. Can't tell what that is.
It took me over a year to come up with the final experiment. Every time I would come up with an idea, it would just never work. And then one day, I got it. But I should probably go back to the very beginning. I'm Will Duffy, and I pastor a small church in Colorado. And I remember a huge moment for me. This was pivotal. A flat earther pointed out some duplicated clouds on an image of the Earth from space. And you know what made this so incredibly interesting? It was on NASA's website. I went to NASA's website myself to verify this, and sure enough, it was quite obvious there were duplicated clouds on what I believed was a picture of Earth from space.
It looks kind of flat, or the clouds are sort of too see-through. So I just hit Command Z a lot, Command Z a lot.
There's artistry to creating the world.
Final experiment came to be. This is the journey that I went on personally in my life that culminated with my idea for the final experiment. A lot of people are going to ask where things stand with me. I do believe we live on a globe, but I came up with the final experiment because I can't prove it. There are people who claim they've been to Antarctica and claim they've seen a 24-hour sun, but I've never done that myself. The single most important thing when it comes to the final experiment is that both sides agree. Both sides agree that if there is a 24-hour sun, we live on a globe with Antarctica as an island at the bottom of it.
Right.
And both sides agree that if there's not a 24-hour sun, we live on a flat plain with Antarctica encircling the rest of the continents. This was the most important foundation for the final experiment. Agreement from both sides on what the results of the experiment would prove.
It's about, I think 7:30 right now. As you can see, still sunny and bright. There really is no true darkness at this point in the year. The sun sets, but there's so much reflective surface, so much ice out here that it never gets dark.
So what dates are you thinking of?
January 7th is the day in, and I hear that's probably not the best time.
Yeah, well, that's the warmest. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So we got to be careful with it.
Yeah.
And I hear that it's better. Actually, it's better to come in at night. But we don't want to do that, right? Because it messes with the program here.
It is what it is. Sometimes we got to just get on and do night flights. You know, it is what it is. The only thing that I would warn you of is when if you land at about 2 o'clock in the morning, the sun is right down the runway.
Right, just blazing out.
It's just blazing at you, so you're gonna have the sun right in your face. So if at 4 o'clock, it's still pretty cold. The sun is going to be kind of more over that direction.
Okay,
So
cool.
again, it's not just in your face. That'd be the only
2
thing I
o'clock.
would.
Bad.
Yeah, so the midnight 2 o'clock on the top of my head. But again, we can watch out for that and get that time to you as it tracks around for your week. That week before you arrive, so we're on the same page for that.
But it'll be, cooler.
Definitely
from
cooler
what,
at night.
around 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as so if you get a night, the temperatures get cooler and everything becomes that bit more grippy. So
Right. Maybe there's better, what do you call it? Better visibility, better depth perception with the sun lower. You get some shade. I don't know. I'll ask these guys.
Yeah. I'm not sure what these guys have actually done.
Of this guy, he was in Antarctica from December 13th, 2016. He called the solstice in 21st of December until 7th of February. And he says right here, he also reported that the sun set at night, which made for cold temperatures this late in the season. There's absolutely no 24-hour sun in Antarctica. So in 2011, this lady, she's a journalist, and she said that she tried to visit the Brazilian station for 5 years. 5 years trying. And when they granted her permission, she still had to wait 2 years before she was able to visit the Brazilian research station. But what I want to show you is something that really interesting. She was filming her arrival at the Brazilian station. And at the moment she approached it, she remembered she was coming from the south because you have to go around and enter the bay from the south. And that's 8:45 p.m. and I'm gonna let her say, and then I'll talk again.
Oi, a gente está aqui na Baía do Almirantado, bem próximo da estação Comandante Ferraz, na Península Keller. E essa é uma das cenas mais bonitas que eu vi desde que eu cheguei aqui. É o entardecer na Antártida, é o pôr do sol da Antártida. São 8h45 da noite, aqui escurece bem mais tarde e é muito emocionante estar chegando aqui perto de onde fica a estação brasileira. A gente vê muitos glaciares. Estamos aqui no navio oceanográfico Rongel, onde a gente deve passar os próximos dias. É um dos 2 navios da Marinha que dão suporte ao Programa Antártico Brasileiro. A Península Keller é exatamente esse monte aqui, esse monte de pedra coberto por gelo que está aqui no centro do vídeo. É ali que fica a Estação Antártica Comandante Ferraz. A estação que o Brasil implantou nos anos 80 aqui na Antártida, que foi destruído por um incêndio há 7 anos e que agora ganhou uma nova sede. Essa estação que a gente vai conhecer e vai mostrar para vocês esses próximos dias.
So she approached the station as they were coming from the south. She was facing north, and she saw the sunset northwest from where she was, and that was February 19, 2019. She was facing north. The sun was clearly setting on the northwest side of the ship, which was facing north. The second video I want to display, it was made by a Brazilian Air Force officer stationed in this research station.
9h da manhã, dia 29 de maio, e eu quero mostrar mais uma curiosidade aqui da Antártica para vocês. Tá vendo aí? Tá escuro, ainda é noite aqui, ó. Ainda é noite. Ó, começa a clarear lá ao norte, mas só vai mesmo aparecer o sol lá para as 10 da manhã. Entendeu? Esse fenômeno ele é chamado de Middle Winter. E no meio do inverno mesmo, Middle Winter significa meio do inverno. E no meio mesmo do inverno, lá para junho, chegando a julho, vai começar a amanhecer mais tarde ainda. Começa a amanhecer lá para as 11 horas. E quando dá 4 horas da tarde já tá tudo escuro, já é noite. Entendeu? Isso é uma curiosidade aqui na Antártica, no inverno. Os dias são mais curtos e as noites são mais longas, né? Então, mais uma curiosidade que eu queria mostrar aí para vocês aí desse continente maravilhoso que deve ser preservado. Grande abraço, fiquem com Deus.
On May 29, 2017, he recorded this video explaining that they were at the start of midwinter, as they call it in Antarctica. He was explaining it was still nighttime, but the sun was already starting to appear at the horizon, and it would take another hour for them to have sunlight until about 4 p.m. They would have, like, from 10 until 4 p.m. they would have daytime. But let's move on to the next video that I found on his channel. He recorded at the June solstice, which is the North American summer solstice. He uploaded the video the following day, but he made the video at the day of the solstice, on June 21st, 2017. So you know the globe model claims that at this day in Antarctica, there's no light at all. It's a 24-hour days of darkness. No sun in Antarctica on June. But here he is contradicting this.
Olá, 21 de junho de 2017, primeiro dia de inverno no Brasil. E aqui na Antártica, onde só temos 2 estações, o verão que vai de outubro a abril e o inverno que vai de maio a setembro. Então hoje aqui na Antártica, estamos exatamente no meio do inverno. Também comemoramos o Dia do Antártico, ou seja, todo aquele ser humano que teve o privilégio de pisar em solo antártico, comemore esta grande oportunidade. Consequentemente, hoje é o dia mais escuro do ano aqui na Antártica. Tínhamos a previsão que o sol nascesse às 11 horas e se pusesse às 13. Mas como vocês podem observar aí, ó, hoje com menos 14 graus, muito vento, muita neve, sensação térmica aí de menos 30 graus, o sol nem apareceu. Hoje um dia típico aqui da Antártica, um dia maravilhoso, um dia para se comemorar. E eu queria mostrar para vocês mais essa grande curiosidade desse continente maravilhoso. Espero que gostem.
The program itself was called NASA STAR. It started in 71, and the idea was to build an artificial light source, okay?
A piece of the sky? Shaped like a stop sign? Not again!
Behold, the sun simulator. Notice where the sun is reflecting on the windshields and the car and bouncing back the light on this fence. That's why we get the same exact images, because these are coming from cars and the building behind it. Just keep watching. That cube is the spinning cube I've been talking about. Coming off the windows. Thank you so much. Look at that. Do you see how the light's coming from the windows and the buildings? Look at from every car. It's perfect angle. Wow. You need to take this from Mike Around the News. You got them. I told you there's a lens in front of the sun simulator at 256 miles in the air. This is epic, epic evidence. Look at where it's even swirling in front of his lens. All those squares are slowly rotating. If you see this again, not only catches, this is awesome. Every single window is bouncing at perfect height on the air. The angle's perfect where it's coming at the sun here. Wow. You see how that works? I don't even know who this YouTuber is, but I'm going to say thank you. Thank you. It's more than just one garage, the entire fence bouncing off all the cars.
I've also heard, people say, oh, that's just the reflection from the windows and that's just what windows do. But the thing is that these reflections are showing all kinds of different shapes that you wouldn't even see on windows, and you can see them all over the world in different locations, and even times when there's not even windows.
I gotta call Abby.
All over. Look, he's got the word is black on his forehead. He's got the word is black on his forehead.
Hey, we didn't mean to be disrespectful.
Yes, I know, but it's humiliating. They know, you know.
Quick, get in the car. We gotta go.
No, wait, Dad, I gotta tell you something.
What? I know. You were right. Alien invasion. I see that now. Look up. There it is.
Yeah,
Last card, and remember, Carol, the last card is the alien card. We're going to have to build space-based weapons against aliens, and all of it, he said, is a lie.
Do you remember when we were kids and they told us not to look at the sun because it would damage our eyes? But now you literally can't look at the sun because it hurts? It used to be orange. Now it's like white or silver.
Yellow.
It's not yellow anymore.
I can't even look at it to see what color it is. All I know is I used to look at the sun on a summer day back in 2005 as a kid. It just, I mean, it hurt a little bit to stare at it, but it didn't hurt like this. You can't even fucking look at it.
You can't even glance at it now without hurting your eyes. I remember they told us not to look at eclipses because it would damage our eyes, but you could look at it. I mean, it would damage your eyes, but you could stare at an eclipse and see it happening without the glasses. You can't even glance at the sun. Now, the sunflowers are turning away from whatever that is in the sky. Look it up on here. Sunflowers turn away from the sun. Something's going on, guys.
If you still think that this is the real sun, here's your wake-up call.
Fucking evidence when it comes to the sun simulator. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. Do you guys normally see this on your daily basis? Like, do you even look at this? I mean, like, do you guys even, like, have you guys even seen this before? In front of you? Or through your camera? Like, do you even know what's going on? Y'all, do you even know what's going the fuck on right now? Do you see what you're seeing right now? You know what that is? That is apparently our sun. The real sun that everyone talks about, saying, oh, that's the same sun we see. That's not a sun simulator. That's blah, 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 blah. It's just, camera anomaly. So the sun looks like all that shit that people are talking shit about. That's what we're seeing right now. That's what we're looking at. If that was the real sun, tell me now. Tell me now. Why would it look like this, bitch? Why would it look like this, huh? Why is there a fucking humongous laser beam coming down from the top through the sun towards the bottom with two fucking invisible force field on the sides with a glowing fucking orb in the middle? You're telling me that's normal? That's a normal sun that we look at? That's what you guys remember? Huh. Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. Yo, what the fuck? This is crazy. Look at this. Bro, I'm looking at this shit right now. It's like, I'm lost for words. It looks like I'm looking at this like through a magnifying glass. Just the way like it's like moving, the way like, look at it. Look at that shit. Mirror fucking reflection. That's what it is. Mirror fucking reflection. God damn it, you motherfucking beautiful sound motorcycle. See, I can't even function right now. You're gonna think, because this thing is so amazing looking. Look at this motherfucker. I'm just gonna enjoy looking at this. I don't want to talk right now because it's just like, this is by far the best evidence I've ever had. By far the best evidence you guys ever seen of a sun simulator being real. So show this to your friends who like to talk shit and be like, hey, okay, check this out. I know this dude who has this fucking video. Show him this, because I'm gonna enjoy watching this right now. Leave a comment.
Whoa.
May 15th, 2020, Bill from Stockton Skies. It's 4:30 p.m. And now that sun sim looks very far away. Look at that weird shadow. Whoa, what? That is weird when I zoom in. Yeah, there's a little.
Hey y'all, serious question. Have y'all noticed that the sun is completely different? It almost looks like an LED light, a daylight, Like, it used to have this yellowy tint to it. Now it looks like it even has like this little, like, you see that dot that shines when you put a camera up to lights? You see how it, like, is that a light or is that the sun? Listen, guys, I know a light when I see a light. I don't know, guys. What y'all think? Sun looking different? Looking more like a light or what?
The evidence of this technology today, where the Germans are talking about putting up an artificial light system. Again, this is conditioning for you because this story was pretty big on the internet. So we also see Germany building an artificial sun source. So we have a patent. We have, indications that this is that they've already started deploying this light system. And number 3, we're seeing current construction of replacement technology or new technology. Several months ago, working with Scott Sion and Nibiru Channel 2016, we corroborated, and what we found was we had somebody with a, call it a 35 millimeter camera that took a picture of the sun, and this is what they came out with. They were actually able to see part of the lensing system, which I'm going to go into here in a little bit more detail. And then here we have a corroborating piece of evidence where we saw a refraction that shows the same device. And it's only at certain angles that you can see it like this. But you'll see there's a little dotted orb in the middle that's oftentimes refracted on, different people's pictures, and everybody thinks it's the cell phone. It's not. It's the Fresnel lens. And that's why we have this dark spot in the middle of the sun itself. Okay? Again, why are they doing this? Because they need to make us feel like the sun is still working. Okay? Listen to this. I'm going to turn this way up right here. Listen. Listen very carefully. Ready?
Provide Earth with unlimited clean power in less than a century.
What? So here we've got they're actually talking about, really getting more energy out of the sun with this lensing system, right?
Took the world from
just that little clip, right?
less than a
Little
century.
hint. Do you think it's possibly already deployed? I don't know. So, in addition to the patent, which is detailed, by the way, and you can get it, it's easy to find on the internet now. It's out there, and you can actually see components that look similar to the way it really ended up being built. And you'll actually see lens flares sometimes when you're taking pictures of the sun that will show parts of the system. It's pretty interesting and very funny.
This is Synlight, an array of powerful arc lamps, 149 of them. Together, they can pour out the searing light of 10,000 suns.
Synlight is the largest artificial sun in the world. It's a facility which is able to generate an enormous amount of artificial light for scientific purposes.
Today, the researchers are letting us take over this artificial sun.
I want to invent technologies which can help to prevent the climate change.
He called this his dream project.
Solar research is extremely important for the future of our planet. I think we should go to C3.
So I tried to capture footage of our sun, if this is the real sun. And then I realized that there is a voice or a whisper from the sun. Look at this. 33. What do you think about it?
I think we should go to C3.
Kai and Dmitry can inspect the array up close now, but no one can be near it when it's turned on.
It's extremely dangerous, so if we would expose by the light of one lamp, we would get red skin, and the light of all of this would kill us in a few seconds.
Each light module of Synlight has an arc lamp, the same kind that's used in big movie theater projectors.
And it's surrounded by an elliptic reflector, which is high reflecting and can focus the light in a distance of 8 meters from the bulb.
The light modules are mounted on rails. They're pushed and pulled by motors to aim and control the shape of the focal point of the array. Fully lit, Synlight uses a lot of power.
The energy we use in 4 hours is what a normal household would use in a year.
For Kai, that is energy well spent.
Okay, and what we see is a lot of bright light on the sausages.
The sausages heat up. They seem to have a radioactive glow, but that's just the glare of the reflected light. The water inside them starts to boil off.
I'm a vegetarian and won't taste it, but my colleague Dimitri will do it.
Kai has a camera that cuts out glare.
I think one of the lights should be adjusted more to the right.
G10?
Yeah, better now. Some smoke comes.
The sausages are getting roasted by about the same amount of heat produced by a large household furnace.
Maybe it's a bit too much.
Dimitri turns off the lights.
Let's look how the sausages look.
Dimitri protects the drill with some foil wrap.
So basically what it does is takes our sun that has moved far away from the orbit where the sun's rays and heat no longer give valuable, stuff towards the Earth, as it's moved far away outside an elliptical orbit, who knows? Or maybe another planet has passed in front of it and stole its thunder. Who knows the reason why they would put up a sun simulator, but everyone's noticing that what's in the sky right now isn't the same as the yellow sun you remember. It burns white, it burns hotter, and no one wants to go out in the sun anymore. How it's not torching all the plant life yet is beyond me. Maybe they're spraying something within the chemtrails that's keeping the plants alive.
Dimitri protects the drill with some foil wrap.
So anyway, this is the sun. This is the sun's rays projecting into this cathode ray tube. Well, it has this receiver here, and this cathode ray tube that projects, enhances the sun's rays and projects them on, people think it's a spinning glass center. Some people say it's round, some people say it's square. I think that's when sometimes with certain cameras, when you point the camera at what we think is the sun, you're getting this outside lens array, but sometimes you get that black center, and sometimes it looks like it's spinning. I think that's what that is right there. It's basically the mirror that reflects the cathode rays tubes and then spins them in a high-speed rate, so it's sending pulsated rays across this lens array. It's sending pulsated rays across this lens array, and then it projects down to the Earth and looks like a sun. Now, what I'm about to show you is a sunset video taken at about 500 feet with my drone. I think I get a reflection of this, the cathode ray. Okay? Here we go. It blasts rays through a funneled tube to enhance the power. It's called a cathode ray tube or trigger. And that is exactly what the sun simulator is, just at a larger scale. Okay, so I think by now you guys have probably seen the green funneled lens flare. Totally bizarre.
Okay, y'all, so this right here is a sun simulator, right? So peep this. Look at the hexagonal shapes of the sun simulator. And as the eclipse was going on, I took a video and I couldn't see the eclipse happening on the sun, but look at that glare right there. If you can look real close, what does that look like? Like a honeycomb, the hexagonal shapes shimmering. That's quite odd, y'all. Very odd. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious that that is not a regular sun glare. So this guy right here took a video and he saw something behind the sun, right? Look at that sun glare down there at the bottom. It looks like a cross. You know, it may have nothing to do, or may have nothing to do that Jesus has done. It's probably the government. Anyway, so propaganda. So I decided to take it into the editor and look at this, you guys. Play with the, the contrasts and all that stuff. Well, I be dang, what does that look like, guys?
I'm going to pause it right there. As you can see, it's got two. It's got two black dots. So what I did was I took a snapshot of this and I did some photo analysis with it. That's what I did. I took that snapshot and I enlarged it. Now look at this. When I hover my little mousey over it, it actually takes on a 3D effect. Look at that.
You guys need to wake the fuck up. This is for entertainment purposes only. You guys can see that, right? That's just an LED light, and you can see the little LED lights in there, right? In the panel.
Alright guys, this is my studio light. You see that orb? It's the bulbs are reflecting off of the lens, is my guess, and it's showing you where the light source is coming from, which is why you see the orb, right? Just like the light. Now let's take a look at the sun. Look at all the little light bulbs in the orb.
Why am I seeing? Oh, we have an artificial sun. You see? Do you guys see the little orb that's flying around? That's the reflection of the camera lens. Well, you see those pixelated things? That's reflecting off of the fucking sun. I think this is proof that this sun is fake as fuck. The real one is behind it. They did not want us to see something. That's what happened.
So, I'm sure we all seen this reflection on our phones or cameras when we face it at the sun. Alright, so this video was 5 years ago my buddy, did when he launched a weather balloon up in the stratosphere. This weekend I went to go visit him because he was going to do it again, he said, so he told me to come through. So I came through. And look what we got when we got back the camera. Look at the sun. Remember the sun, right? That last clip, how it looked? Look at it now. Check this bad boy out. What are those? All around that sun, right? I'm going to show you guys the reflection because you guys are probably going to be like, oh, it's a reflection from the lens. Yeah, shut up. But check this out. Hear me out. I think it's coming up. Where did I, mark it where I can see it? Damn. Oh, and it's in slow motion because the weather balloon was going crazy spinning. It was mad windy. So right here, this is the reflection. All right, that's the reflection. Right here, it looks like it's attached, literally attached to the sun. Like, talk about blocking the sun. That shit looks legit like it's blocking the sun. Am I right or wrong? Like, they upgraded their fucking sun simulator. Because I don't remember seeing that shit on my other reflection. But look at this pattern, right? Looks like that tube thing. Oh shit, the next clip, y'all gonna trip out. So check this out. I'm pretty sure once you guys see this, you guys will be convinced that it's a sun simulator. So, look at that little thing I circled, right? Kind of looks like a satellite. Now check this. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that pattern from NASA, right? And look at that, what I circled. What the fuck? That's the same exact thing. That is the sun simulator. They either upgraded it on April 8th and literally, it's hugging the shit out of that sun. Like, is it good for it? Probably not. How do they do it? I don't know, but I know they did it on April 8th. That's the only way I can fucking think how they did that without us noticing, right? They had to do it on April 8th. That's the whole fucking commotion going on. God damn, dude, that's fucking legit. I think me and my friend really got a video of this sun simulator. I mean, even the sun looks different. It's not even like what it was 5 years ago. That is nuts. What do you guys think? Do you think we caught the real sun simulator and you think it's attached to the sun? Because that looks fucking dangerous. I hope that shit doesn't blow up. I don't know how they did that. Fucking, that pisses me off. Anyways, leave a comment down below.
Okay, so here I am out here in September, and as you can see, there's obviously a really very clear planet that is right north of the sun. And wow, I would love to say it was the moon, but since the moon happens to be right here on the opposite side, there's no way it is. And since we all have been taught in school that Mercury and Venus do not show up, oh, just look at that planet just beaming and shining right now. Somebody tell me what it is. Thank you.
sun glare down there at the bottom. It looks like a cross. You know, it may have nothing to do, or may have nothing to do that Jesus has done. It's probably the government. Anyway, so propaganda. So
here you see it again, the people looking at the sun spinning. Look at that, all the people are looking at it. See, they're filming it. They all see it.
Now it's green time. Can you see it? I can see green.
Yeah, look at that. They're all filming it. The spinning sun. Look at that. It's amazing to see. Could you see it spinning?
Yeah.
Did you see it spinning, the sun? Yeah? You saw it spinning? How is it to see it like this for you?
It's ungewöhnlich.
Ungewöhnlich. Incredible, no?
Ganz andere, no? Ganz andere von der Strahlung. It geht durch.
It's like a Grund, oder? She's saying it's spinning around. It's spinning like this?
And you did not see?
Say again?
You did not see?
I saw it. Just that people believe. You see it. You see it.
So in the middle of the sun, there is a form, a dark shadow.
You saw it as well, the dark shadow, no? Unbelievable. You give me goosebumps. You saw it as well.
Stare at the sun like that. You can't stare at the sun normally.
It's doing it now, guys.
Are you seeing it?
Unreal.
Oh, there it
It's doing
goes.
it.
Yep.
You don't see a red aura?
No, but I see it moving.
I have it on a video, so we can check it out later. This is the
And think
miracle
about
of the
this.
sun,
When was the
guys.
last time you could ever stare at the sun like this without your eyes hurting? Now it's getting brighter. It's coming closer.
Wow.
Can you feel it coming closer?
Oh
Look how
my
big
gosh,
it's getting.
guys.
Carol, do you see that? See how big it's getting? It's like a huge host.
It's amazing. It's like so big.
It's awesome.
What is going on?
Oh my gosh.
That is
It's
way cool.
spinning.
Do you see that? Do you see it
spinning?
spinning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it spinning.
Eccola, zia, vieni a vedere di nuovo. Zia, vieni a vedere. Aspetta. Vedi, vedi?
Ah, vedi?
No, aspetta, ecco ora. Vedi?
Ma, eh sì, ma infatti pure se guardi così.
Guarda. Vedi come lo fa?
Infatti. Vedi? Hai visto? Guarda.
Oddio!
Gli occhi.
Oh my God. Does the sun usually move like that up and down?
But the clouds aren't moving, that's for sure.
The clouds aren't moving.
No, it's the sun. It's going up and down. Those clouds have not moved. There's no wind.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun is pulsating right now. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Zdrowa Maryjo, miłosny Pana, Gospodzie z Tobą, błogosławiona Ty między żonami. Błogosławiony plod utroby Twojej, Jezus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Ahí está amarillo. Rosado. Ahí se viene. Ahí, mira. Mira cómo se mueve. Mira, mira, mira.
There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's the same old thing as yesterday. There's a black hat caught in a high tree top. There's a flagpole rat and the wind won't stop. I have stood here before inside the pouring rain with the wind turning circles running There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's the same old thing as yesterday. There's a black hat caught in a high tree top. Shout